stranger. What's wrong?
Wrong. Plenty. The Thunderbolt kids are coming.
What?
Thunderbolt kid? But who's he?
No. What? Him? No. Why, he's the orneriest wolf that ever howled. What? He's the fastest lead slinger that ever threw a 6-gun. Oh, and he perforates hombres just pleasure.
Oh, I just knew something would happen to spoil my day in town.
Is he that bad? Sure. Why, they've named 4 graveyards after him already.
Oh, no.
Thanks, partner. And undertakers, why, they go plumb local whenever he's announced. He's their best business getter. He'll be here any minute.
Oh, boy.
The last I seen him, he was breezing along like a cyclone on that Palomino of his. I tell you, folks, the best thing to do is to get out of sight, and get out of sight quick.
Come on over to the saloon, stranger, and I'll buy you a drink. Hey, fellas, get your running shoes on. Come on, we got a fast man. Somebody give us a drink here.
And I'm a-warning you, he's most dangerous when he's smiling. That's a sure sign he's riled.
Well, Billy the Kid was like that. But he never looked so tough to me.
No.
Ain't that right?
That's right, Pat. Well, let me tell you something else. Whenever he comes up and slaps you on the back and calls you partner, then your goose is cooked. You're just as good as planted.
You better tell that to the children.
Well, you better listen, too.
Let me out of here. Let me out of here. I'm going to hike for the hills.
Yeah. Now, there's a smart hombre. Hear that?
What is it?
That's him now.
Come out of there!
And look, he's smiling, too. Oh, anything can happen now.
Well, they're not going to wreck my place. Hey there! Wait a minute. Hey, can you tell me?
Poor old Joe.
He always had a weak heart.
Fainted. Old fellow must be hungry.
Look out, look out.
Here I am. I'll take care of him.
Yeah, it looks as though he's carrying old Joe to the undertaker.
What do you want?
We'd like to have something to eat if you don't mind, miss.
Well, I do mind. And even if I wanted to feed you, I couldn't. The restaurant's closed. And it's just such men as you who put me out of business.
I guess he wasn't as hungry as I thought he was.
That's one-shot Maori. And, mister, he's the toughest guy in this country.
Yeah. Sure be fireworks around here if those two meet.
Look, he's gone right over in the restaurant where that killer went.
Ooh.
Look. Oh, boy.
Gee, miss, couldn't you just fix me up a little sandwich of any kind?
Will you please get out of here?
Yes, ma'am. You want me to?
Hello, cutie. Give me some meat. Raw meat. And plenty of it.
Restaurant is closed. Now you and your friend get out.
Friend? What friend? Get me some grub, you hear? And get it pronto.
Hey, listen, partner. That ain't no way to talk to a lady. Besides, we've both had an invite to get out. You heard her say the place was closed. Come on.
Back up, hombre. Two-gun man, huh? Well, I eat two-gun men alive. I'm just gonna run you out of town with your own guns. Get going.
Is that thunderbolt?
Sure is. He's kind of salty, ain't he?
Is he? Boy.
It looks like I might get a little business out of this. Well, you don't want to figure on planting a thunderbolt, kid.
Hey, look here.
I'll get you for that, hombre.
Oh, you will, huh? Come on, get going. Get going.
Say, I've got an idea. There's just the man to help us. Have you gone loco?
Mr. Wingate, it's just such men as that that cause all our trouble.
No, I've got a hunch. You've heard the story about fighting fire with fire. Well, why not fight that man with them?
I'm sorry, miss.
Sorry? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be lynched and tarred and feathered.
Yes, ma'am.
Look what you've done. You've ruined every single place.
That menu, we didn't break it up. It's kind of out of order, though. I'll fix it. Oh, don't cry. Oh, gee. Please don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, now, which of us do you think should approach him?
After all, it was your eye, Mr. Wingate.
But I merely thought that perhaps one of you could put the proposition to him more tactfully. After all, gentlemen, this is no time to consider one's party. The future and glory of our fair city is at stake.
Suppose all three of us go to him, Mr. Wingate.
Now, that's not a bad idea, Tobias.
Glad you thought of it, boys. Come, you back me up and I'll act as the spokesman.
Got another broom, miss?
I wish you'd get out of here.
Gee, I want to do something, though.
You've done plenty.
Well, I mean, I want to try to make it up to you for what I have done. Of course, I can't pay for the damage right now because I'm broke. But if you let me wash dishes or something like that.
Wash dishes. You've broken every dish in the place, and then you talk about washing them. Oh, go away!
Begging your pardon. We'd like to have a quiet, friendly little talk with you.
He's smiling.
Well, we'd be glad to settle for the damages here if you'd be willing to consider a proposition of ours.
You mean...
And possibly a substantial bonus for you besides.
Well, what is this proposition?
Well, now, if you step over to my office, I'll explain. And if satisfactory, we'll write up a contract.
Well, that's great. Fine. You'll excuse me, won't you?
With pleasure.
My office is up the street here at the bank. Come right in, Thunderbolt. Sit down. You have a cigar?
Oh, thanks. I don't smoke. Well, what's on your mind, gents?
Mr. Thunderbolt, we want to hire your guns.
My guns? Oh, no. You see, if I hired out to you as a professional gunman and took money for my services, it might interfere with my standing as an amateur.
But
I couldn't do that. No.
We'll make it worth your while. Please, won't you reconsider?
Say, what's this all about, anyhow?
Mr. Thunderbolt, Coyote Gulch is about to be wiped off the map. Everything we have, everything we've struggled for, we stand to lose.
Well, that's too bad. But just what have I got to do with all this?
They're going to put a railroad through this section. If Coyote Gulch gets it, it means our salvation.
And furthermore, if we get the railroad, they've agreed to move the county seat over here.
Well, what's holding you up?
Plenty. Look at those empty stores over there. Not long ago, they were occupied and doing business.
Well, what closed them up?
Red Matthews and his gang, the rottenest bunch of cutthroats that ever infested a border country.
Yes, they've made this town so bad that law-abiding people are afraid to come in here.
And the town of Spotted Horse, just across the ridge, is back of it all.
You mean Spotted Horse hired that mob to come over here and make trouble?
They want the railroad, too. So they've deliberately driven trade away from here, turned our town into a hellhole to keep the railroad out. The president told us he'd heard of our reputation, and he didn't think it safe, in face of all this trouble, to favor us.
How'd you get around that?
Well, in desperation, I wrote him back, telling him that we'd cleaned out the town, and that Coyote Gulch was as safe now as the inside of a church. He's coming out here to find out for himself, and we gotta make good or we're sunk.
Well, haven't you got a sheriff?
Sheriff? No. Oh, more elections for the sheriff than the dog has fleas. Every time we get a prospect, Matthews runs him out of town. So, well, we finally gave up. Now, you keep Matthews and his gang out of here for one day, and you can have anything I've got.
Say, I've changed my mind. I believe I will accept.
Now you're talking business.
And my fee will be 3 kisses.
Kisses? And from whom do you expect to collect this fee?
There's a nice young lady right across the street in that little gem restaurant. She's nominated.
You mean Judy Lane?
I don't know what her name is. That's the girl.
Judy would never consent to that.
Judy's a fine girl and a loyal citizen. I believe if she knew that the future of Coyote Gulch rests with her, she'd kiss a hippopotamus.
Well, the least we can do is to...
You right? Well, young man, if you'll step into my office and make yourself comfortable, we'll endeavor to gain the young lady's consent.
Fine.
Right this way now. And Mr. Thunderbolt, sit down, make yourself comfortable. Use my chair. Some more cigars. Oh, I forgot, you don't smoke. Well, there's plenty of things to read there. Now, you make yourself comfortable, we'll be right back.
Hey! I got an idea.
Yes?
You might tell her that I want them kisses in 3 installments. One now, one whenever I feel like, one when the job's done.
Why, certainly, Mr.
Sure.
Thunderbolt.
Anything you want, we'll fix it up for you, Mr. Thunderbolt. Sit down, I'll make yourself at home. We won't be long. Stay here. You stay here till we come back.
Sure I will.
All right, come on,
We'll be
boy.
right back. We'll be right back.
Come on, let's beat it out of here.
I can't.
Everything's all right. Well, Miss Judy has graciously consented. Well, we leave you young folks alone. You know, 2's company and 5's a convention. And get out, boys. You're too young to watch this. Shoo. Yeah.
Well, so long, Tarzan. It's too bad you got such a lunkhead for a master.
Well, come on, let's get this over with.
Well, I guess maybe I had better get started, hadn't I? Well, where'd Artie in?
Well, the Red Dog Saloon up there is a hangout for that Matthews crowd. That's one place I'd like to see closed.
Well, I'll see what I can do about it.
Well, good luck, Mr. Thunderbolt.
Well, I'm not going to drink alone here. Hey, come on and have a drink.
Oh, thanks, partner, but I got in front of me now.
I said have a drink with me.
That'll be enough, boys. Be no more drinks served here till after Saturday.
Is that so?
Don't try that if you want to stay healthy. Now, come on, get out of here. Come on. Come on, get going.
That's Red Matthews and his gang.
Yeah, and there's sure going to be fireworks now.
Hello, Charlie. Come on, set up the drinks. We're plenty dry.
Yes, Red, but I can't, you know,
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Sorry, gents. There'll be no more drink until after next Saturday.
Yeah? Who says so?
I do. Right now, I happen to be running this town.
You don't tell.
I do tell you. And I'm extending an invitation to you bunch to get out of town and stay out. You hear? Come on, boys. That's the way out. Now get going.
Put 'em up, hombre, or we'll drill you funny.
So you're going to run me out of town, eh? And you're cutting off the liquor supply till after Saturday. Barkeep, get out those bottles and plenty of them. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Town Runner, you're going to drink with me. Then I'm going to ride you out of town on a rail.
Say, partner, I speak to you private like?
If you've got anything to say it here.
I said private. I got a proposition I think might be mighty interesting to you. How about stepping in the back room?
Well, I guess there's no harm in that. But be careful.
Give me some beer, barkeep, and make it better.
Well, what's on your mind?
Go have a drink with us.
Why, you old horn toad, I thought you was leaving me.
Well, I played nursemaid for you so long, it's kind of got to be a habit. And when I saw them hombres riding into town, I sneaked back.
That's great. Now listen, I'll tell you what we'll do.
Yeah?
I'll get these hombres to come in one at a time. Check your jacket.
Yeah.
Matthews wants to see you.
Say, you take care of my girl till I come back, will you?
Don't you worry, Bill. I'll take care of it.
Hey, what do you want with me, boy?
I don't know just what he does want with you.
Let's go in here and find out where is he at. What do you want?
Keep him covered, buddy.
You bet.
Now, what's happening here,
Come on, hurry it up with that food. Come on. What is this? Now, come on, get out of here.
Come on, get
Hurry
up.
it up. Come on, let's go.
Where are we going to go? What?
Come on.
Get going.
Don't you?
Come on.
Don't.
Line up. Hold it. Right there. Now, come on, follow me. All of you. What do you mind about that? Keep it going. Come on, hurry up.
Let us rest a little bit, will you?
Lucky we didn't take all your clothes off.
Give us a break.
I'll get your running shoes on, you hear? And remember one thing. The next time I won't stop at your boots. I'll peel you right on down to your underwear, do you hear? Now, come on, get going.
Oh,
Come on. Hurry up.
get going.
Well, Nevada, we picked a mighty good place. Can't anybody get to town without passing by us?
Uh-huh. But I still think I was a fool to let you talk me into this thing. Of all the weak-minded ideas, and all just for 3 little kisses.
You're always worried about something. Hey, Nevada. That looks like an hombre one-shot.
It is him. And he's headed right for camp, too.
Sure is. Hey, let's get out of sight for a minute.
Right.
All right, put him up. Looking for somebody in particular?
Yeah, I was looking for you, Thunderbolt.
Oh, the village bad man drops in for a friendly little call, eh?
Thunderbolt, on the level. I'm for you. I want to hook up with you.
How do you expect me to believe all that?
I'm going to tip you off. Hughes is going to sneak something into town.
We've got the road covered. They'd never get by us.
He might if they was on the stage. I just went by the relay station, and I saw some queer-looking mucks climbing aboard. I've an idea they're part of Red's gang that you haven't met up with.
We'll let him trail along with us, Nevada. We'll soon find out whether he's right or not.
Now, what did I tell you?
All right, boys. We'll stop him right there on the road. Come on. Oh, we want your passengers. Come on. Come on out of there.
What is the meaning of this outrage?
Well, well, gentlemen. Thought you'd put something over on me, huh? Coming out here all dolled up in these store clothes. Well, it ain't gonna work. Now, come on, get 'em off.
What do you mean?
Say, I told Red the next time you fellas tried anything funny that I wasn't gonna stop at the boots. I was gonna peel you clear down to your underwear. And I meant it. Now, come on, strip 'em off.
What? My good man, do you know who I am? I'm the president.
Oh, sure. I'm the king, too. Now, come on, get going. Get 'em off. Take 'em off. Of course you'll take 'em off. Come on. Peel 'em right down. Yes. Come on with 'em. I'll drop it. Drop that coat. What are you afraid of? Want to get it mussed up? You bored it, didn't you? Take that off. Drop it. Come on. You're not used to the collar anyhow. All right, come on. Hurry it up and get going.
I'll have the law on you for this.
Now, listen, if I have to keep looking, I'll get. Come on. Hurry it up. Hurry it up. Hurry it up. Hey, nobody. Get 'em done up and put 'em in the stage, will you?
Right.
Hey, Art. Hey, listen. I want you to take them duds into Coyote Gulch. Tell the folks that I got 'em off from a couple of Red Matthews gang, will you?
I got you, Thunderbolt.
Hey, watch 'em hightail it, huh? Hey, Joker, get him. Well, that's yours already.
What you got on your mind now?
Well, I don't know. It's gonna be dark pretty soon.
Yeah.
Might be a mighty fine night. I feel romantic. I might even go courting. If I could get you to play your old guitar for me. Huh?
Say, haven't I always told you to leave women alone? Ain't we got enough trouble now?
Now listen, everybody. This girl, Judy, she's much different.
Ah.
There they are. What did I tell you?
Say, Mr. Romeo, Has it ever occurred to you that the lady might not let you in?
Listen, she might not let me in, but when she hears you playing, she just naturally got to come out.
Well, they say I do pick a mean string. Maybe you're right.
Sure you do. Now listen. When I get out of the house, you start playing something sad, romantic, something with a lot of feeling in it. You understand?
Say, I got just what you want.
Good boy. Now get at it, will you?
All right. You take care of that, hombre. One shot.
Keep on playing.
Yes, sir.
Howdy, miss.
What is this? Another one of your tricks?
Sure a beautiful evening, isn't it? Don't you like good music?
No. Why did you come here?
Well, I come over here because, well,
I believe I know. You had other payments coming on your salary as a gunman.
Well, now, that's not right. You don't under... Gee, Miss Judy, I just had to see you. Can't we be friends?
Me? Friends with a common gunman? A beast who forces girls to kiss him and who shoots people down in cold blood? No, thank you.
All right, stop playing.
Yes, sir.
Now get on your horse and get out of here.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute, boys. Bob and Bill, take the gate here. Some of you boys go that way. Two of you come with me.
It's Matthews and his gang. They're surrounding the place.
You're not going to wreck my house the way you did my restaurant.
Gee, miss, I hope not. I'll settle with that gang outside.
You idiot! Do you want to be killed?
Would you mind?
What'd you do? Did he get you?
No, just numb my hand a little bit.
Gee, miss. Looks like every time we get together, something gets broke. Better put away your china. Looks like I didn't speak soon enough.
What's the matter?
Gotta reload.
Drop that gun. Now, come on, get going. You're all through running things, Mr. Phantom Thunderbolt. Now, come on, get going. What? Larry? Come on.
Navati, look here, boy. How bad did they get you?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Something hit me.
Sure you are. Come on, let's see if we can get in the house. Come on, take it. My pardon, Miss Judy. He's badly hurt. I hate to trouble you like this, but...
Oh, that's all right. Put him in my bedroom. I'll call the doctor.
Thanks.
Main 6534. You better have some...
Mighty nice of you to do this. How do you suppose he's getting along?
Oh, he'll be all right. Don't worry.
Oh, thanks. Is he all right, Doc? Any worse, is he? You mean he...
Dad, Bernard, I want my tobacco. And I'd like to see any pill-rolling horse doctor keep it away from me.
Why, you lopsided old horn toad. I thought you was leaving me for good.
I reckon I'm too ornery to die. Besides, who'd wet nurse you if I kicked the bucket?
Well, that's right.
But gosh, I'd like a chew of the...
Say, listen, have tobacco, you can't have it, that's all.
Say, I'll perforate any doggone sawbones that said I...
Well...
I'm afraid you're disturbing my patients. I can't allow that, you know.
You're right. Whatever you say goes. Say, look here, you old horn toad. I'm lookout camp. You'll be all right here, I know.
Yeah, but if I just had that much tobacco...
Listen, you do what the doctor and the nurse tells you hear? I won't be gone long.
All right.
Wouldn't you like some breakfast now?
I sure would.
I'll fix it.
Yeah?
Is your partner really as bad as they say he is?
Who, Thunderbolt?
Uh-huh.
Oh, say, that young... Mom, he's 10 times worse. Nobody's safe with him. He ain't got a friend in the world. Men, women, it's just...
Women?
Why, they're his specialty. He don't love 'em and leave 'em. He loves 'em and shoots 'em.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Oh, it's true, every word of it. Miss Judy, I reckon as how I'm the biggest liar in the whole state of Arizona.
You mean he's not a killer?
Why, listen, honey, Ken Peters never killed nobody. Say, he's the most peace-lovingest fella that I ever knew.
But how did he get this terrible reputation?
Well, you might call it kind of a little publicity stunt.
Publicity?
Yeah. You see, Ken always figured that it wasn't a peace-loving fella that always minded his own business that kept out of trouble, but the rip-snorting, gun-toting guy that always told everybody how tough he was, that's the fella they keep away from.
You mean he only made people believe he was a gunman?
Sure. Of course, it was my idea.
There he comes. Now look out there and don't miss. Don't worry, I never miss.
Mr. Eaton will be here within the hour.
Well, everything seems to be all quiet and
Well,
all
where's
right.
that thunderbolt fella? Well, that spotted horse gang is liable to come in here and start something at the last minute. Oh, if we could only find Thunderbolt. Have you seen Thunderbolt?
No, isn't he in town?
Oh, yes, isn't he in town? Certainly not.
That's peculiar. He left the ranch long before I did.
Do you suppose he could have gone back? We'd better phone his home.
In the name of...
1323 to the river. No, not liver, river.
Crazy. He's crazy about
Something's wrong?
Yes.
Oh, is that you, Judy?
Oh, hello, Mr. Wingate. How are you?
Is Thunderbolt there?
No, he left here some time ago. Why, I don't know where he went. What? You don't think anything could have happened to him, do you? Goodbye. Look, Fatty, what are you doing trying to get up? Now you get right back into bed.
Ain't it a pity that you can't be in town to welcome that there railroad president? Don't fret. I'll take that job off your hands, and we'll give him a rousing reception that he won't never forget.
Well, I guess that'll hold him a while. Well, he won't be needing these.
Well, come on, One Top.
Try a little faster there if you can stand it.
Keep your eyes open, boys, and don't let that bird get away.
Oh, if we ever get back to civilization, I'll make them pay for this.
Look! Mr. Eaton! My dear Mr. Eaton, what's happened?
Plenty has happened. A nice place this is. A fine way to treat a man. I want my clothes.
Clothes? Yeah, where are their clothes?
Why, the stage driver brought in 2 suits last night and left them at the stage
Well,
office.
those must be my clothes.
Evidently they are yours. We'll go right over and get them. I'm so sorry, Mr. Eaton.
Oh, my feet.
Tarzan, here, boy, come here. Come on, here, pick it up. That's it. Untie him. Good boy.
You think it was the spotted horse outfit that pulled this hold up, eh?
I'm positive that was the gang.
That's settled. They'll never get the railroad.
Good. Thank you, Mr. Eaton.
And what's more, if I ever get hold of that man that held us up, I'll...
That's all right, Mr. Eaton. We'll see that you're avenged for that, all right? Say, Doc, it's about time to start the band, ain't it? Tell the boys you're ready.
Certainly.
Pick it up. Oh, that's good. That's good, boy. Good. Push it.
Look at that Palomino.
He's trying to get himself a... Let's see what he's doing. It's a pretty smart old pony, ain't he? Reckon he's going to roll that barrel down the creek and fill her up for himself.
Look, there's somebody in that barrel.
Why, it's Thunderbolt.
Hey, Bud! Stop that barrel!
Oh, boy.
There he goes.
Being bad with the boss now for letting him get away.
Yeah, we'll have to get our horses and overtake Red and let him know about it.
Let's get going.
For me to, with the key to our city.
Thank you, sir.
A pleasure.
It looks like a very nice, pleasant little city.
We think so.
Little city.
Yes, sir. Spot for the railroad. Situated and prosperous looking, quiet and peaceful.
They've got the town all decorated for us.
Yeah. Well, we'll do a little decorating of our own later on. Well, come on, boys.
I thought you told me that sort of thing didn't go on here. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Just a bunch of cowboys hooping it up.
Where is he out there?
Everything's all right, Miss Eaton. Everything is perfectly all right. Now, won't you say a word to the folks in regard to the railroad? I'm sure they'd like to hear you. This fellow Thunderbolt.
No.
Well, why don't you know you're on my committee?
Mr. Wingate, don't worry. He'll be here.
And in view of the fact that those ruffians from Spotted Horse have used such underhanded means to try and intimidate the people of Coyote Gulch, I have made up my mind that Coyote Gulch is going to get the railroad.
Well, boys, I guess we'll take charge of this party from now on.
Why, hello.
So you're the president of the railroad.
I am.
Well, I don't like your looks, and we don't want your railroad.
You can't intimidate me. No matter what you try to do, the railroad is coming to Coyote Gulch.
Going to give the railroad to Coyote Gulch.
I certainly am.
Yeah? Well, before you do that, he'll run you out of town on a race. Come on, get going.
Take your hand.
How would you like to pitch it up?
Wrap this around your neck.
You can't do that to him.
What is... Hey!
Railroad president.
Lou. Tie that lumber up good.
Watch out.
Judy. I'm afraid I didn't deserve that. I tried all right. But I guess I failed.
Failed? Failed nothing. I haven't had so much fun since I was a kid.
Does the town get the railroad?
Are you a citizen of Coyote Gulch? Then I don't know. I'd be more willing to entrust my railroad to this town if I knew you were going to be here.
Do you want me to stay?
You know I do.
Mister, I'm practically a citizen of Coyote Gulch right now.
Then it's settled.
Fine.